Alright, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, this is the one that could be done in September. The next two after that will be done in November. So that probably puts us too far out. So if you like grand firs, this will be the next one. So looks like there'll be lots right next door. I just want to run you down the street here. It looks like it has a 3-car garage. I'll have to double check that price just because that's an addition. And then this is what your neighbors look like. There is 3240 as it sits, being worked on right now. And then this will be your neighbor. Looks like it's an orchis right here. And you can see the spacing. And the backyard looks like it slopes behind. Here, let me get out of the car, I guess. Go look at the backyard. How about this for impromptu? Okay. So again, this is your neighbor. This would be the house you would be thinking about if it was grand firs. If we go behind, try to find, see how big the yard would be. Looks like there's about 20 or so feet in between you and your neighbor, which is about double. Might be 16 feet, but anyway. So, okay, so here's the back of your house. And it looks like I'm standing on your property line, and it would go to about where you see that pipe sticking out of the ground. And it looks like that back white long thing would be the other back end. I'm gonna look for a stake out here. Yep, here it is. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this is a stake right here. Oh, there it is. So here's the stake. So here's, I'm sitting on your back corner, and that post is probably where the other one is, so that would be your backyard. So again, not much different in size. Well, maybe it is quite a bit. I don't know, it's tough to say because they're wider, but definitely not as deep, but definitely wider backyard. And again, spacing in between houses is the other big difference. So I don't know. They are more expensive, but I don't know, you know, how much the space in between houses means to you. So that's something you guys have to figure out. And I want to continue up the street here, so I'm just going to ramble a little bit as I do this. Sorry if my commentary is annoying you. It's all impromptu. And you got a little vision of people doing the work on your house too. So here's what the rest of the neighborhood would look like. This would be across the street from you. And this is the width of the streets. Roughly the same as width the street is important because of parking. Because the streets are wide, or the property is wide, looks like the driveways will be a lot wider as well. So that's nice. So you have more parking on your property as well as off to the side of the property. Just things to think about, just throwing them out there. So here's more of your neighborhood. There you go. If you were thinking grand firs, that would be about where you would be, you would be living there. Looks like this is just going to be a green belt that they haven't maintained yet. So there you can see beyond the houses, you see trees that run all over. And then if we also continue on here, a good clip. A lot more building to do. I'm going to hold this out the window. It's probably going to be solid wind and you're not going to hear anything I say, so I'm just going to whip it out there and you can look at the land that they have left to build on. Okay, well, this was an interesting journey. I hope this translates on film. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, it's been a pleasure. I'm having trouble multitasking, driving and talking and filming. So I'm going to let you go. Have a good day. Bye-bye.